All right, guys, it is the last week before exams. Today is Monday, May the 10th, and this is what we cover for today. So we're going to move away from technology and actually skip over marketing, which is objective 3. I don't feel like there's going to be much on your final exam with that, and it's not too important for your life. So we're going to skip marketing completely, and we're going to get into finance, so a little bit of math. But before we do that, let's do some review from last week. All right, so what is information management? So information management is just organizing all the data or all the information that comes into your business. So some examples of management information systems would be like PowerSchool. PowerSchool takes your attendance, your grades, your contact information, and it organizes it all into a database. Which type of software is used to key letters and memos? That is a word processing software like Google Docs. What type of software is used to configure financial data and then can organize that information into charts and graphs? That will be a spreadsheet like Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. What type of software can use animations, videos, and voice narrations to teach? That will be presentation software like Google Slides or Microsoft PowerPoint. And that's what we reviewed for today. So let's go ahead and start our new objective, which is 4.01. Understanding how to financially run a business. So remember, we're skipping around getting you ready for your final exam. So this is 4.01, how to financially prepare you to run your business. So we're going to look at different budgets at first. So the first budget that you'll need to know is a startup budget. This actually starts your business up and running. So this actually helps your business run financially until you start making a profit. So this would include maybe getting a loan from the bank to start your business, getting your power turned on for your utilities, maybe paying your first month's rent, buying that first chunk of inventory. So your startup budget is used at the very beginning to get your business off of its feet. The second is your operating budget. After you've spent your startup budget, hopefully you're starting to make money. So that money that your business is making, you're going to use that money to pay your monthly expenses, to pay your monthly bills. So to keep your business operating from month to month, to pay your light bill, to pay your phone bill, to pay your employees, to buy new inventory, to buy new equipment, that's called your operating budget. So it's just money that you use from your business to keep your business running. The next one is a cash flow budget. This is the budget that's used to normally pay just your monthly bills. Like if you need to go out and run and get some inventory from Sam's Club, that money would be taken out of your cash flow budget. If you need to pay your utility bill, that would come out of your cash flow budget. So this measures how much cash is coming in and going out of your company. So if a customer pays you in cash, or like if they write you a check and you deposit that money into your bank account, that will go into your cash flow budget. If you write a check, let's say that you're running a restaurant. If you write a check to go get some tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce from the grocery store, that'll come out of your cash flow budget. And money out of that budget can be used to put into additional investments. So that's just a flow of cash. And your last one is your expansion budget. This budget is used if you want to grow. So if your business is doing very well and you want to open up another location, or if you want to expand the current company your location where you are, if you want to buy the building next to you, then that will come out of your expansion budget. All right, so this will be your startup budget, because they're breaking ground on a new business. This is global giant, number of Walmart retail units across the world. So this will be in your expansion budget because Walmart is growing. This is a startup budget. Blueprint, you're breaking ground. Paying your normal utility bill, that could be in your operational budget or your cash flow budget. Small business loan applications, that will be part of your startup budget. Expanding, that's your expansion budget. Paying your employees, that's in your operational budget. Paying your phone, gas, water, electric, cable, internet, this would be in your normal operations budget. Cash on hand, petty cash, that would be in your cash flow budget. And then let's move on. All right, so we're gonna move on to actually buying inventory. So just the purchasing cycle of you actually buying stuff that's in your stock. So first, you want a list of the supplies that you need and how much, the quantity you want to buy. And then you want to contact 3 companies that can sell you those products. That way you can compare prices. Next, you're going to get a quote, or what's called a bid, from each supplier. So if you want to sell pencils, you're going to contact 3 companies that you can buy pencils from. And then you're going to go with the company that gives you the cheapest bid or the cheapest quote. Of course, you're going to analyze the bid, so you're going to compare prices, which is what I just told you, and then you're going to pick one of those companies. Then you're going to send a purchase order. A purchase order is a sheet of paper or a document where you actually list out what you want to buy. So you want to buy, 10,000 pencils, 5,000 sticky notes, maybe 100 mouse, maybe you want to buy some bottles of water, maybe you want to buy some masks, whatever you're selling. So that's your purchase order. It's just a list of the stuff that you're going to buy. So then in the mail, you're going to actually get your goods, and they're going to give you an invoice, which is a bill. An invoice is a bill. So then you're going to pay the invoice, or you're going to pay the bill. And then you're actually going to evaluate and say, okay, am I satisfied with these products? So this is just a visual of what we just covered. So first, you're going to determine what products you need. And then you're going to contact the companies that you want to buy from. Then you're actually going to obtain written information from, the company about their products, which is your purchase order. You're going to compare their prices. And then you're going to actually say, okay, what am I going to buy? This is a list of the items that I want to actually buy. So that will be on your purchase order, which looks like this. It's called a PO. And you can see here, you've got a company, they're ordering iPads and some Galaxies. You got the unit price, that's each one. They're going to order 200 white cases, 200 black cases, 200 black casings for the Galaxy, and then 200 white casings for the Galaxy. And this is the amount for each item, and this is your total down here at the bottom. You guys can see a subtotal, and then VAT is how much tax. So this is a PO. So after the PO, you're going to send it to the company. They're going to ship you your products. So then after you get your products, you're going to actually pay the invoice or the bill. So this is an example of an invoice. This is a bill. So this is just a bill that's going to come to you in the mail, and then you're going to pay it off. So the invoice, the purchase order you're using to buy the products. The invoice is the bill that you're going to use to pay your products off. Now, this is where your assignment is going to come in. This is called your reorder point. So you all have been shopping and businesses have run out of something. You don't want to be that company. So at certain time periods, you have to give yourself enough shipping time to be able to order your product. That way, if your customers are still buying your products over the next 2 or 3 days, you've got that wait time and that shipping time. So you need to go ahead and get on the ball to be getting your new inventory in the mail. So a reorder point, that's the point in which you want to order more inventory to allow you some time, to allow you some shipping time. So your lead time is the amount of time that it takes for the company to ship you or to send you the inventory. Normally that's maybe 3 to 5 days, sometimes 7 to 10 business days, just depending on how busy the company is. So lead time is just your shipping time it takes to get the inventory from that company to you. Maximum daily sales, that's the amount of your product, like pencils, that you're selling per day. So if it takes a company 5 days to ship you pencils and you sell 500 pencils a day, you're just going to multiply that time that it takes to ship times however many pencils you sell each day. And that's going to be your reorder point. So it's going to be your lead time times your maximum daily sales. So shipping time times however many products you sell per day. So let's do an example. Foot Locker is a retailer of footwear. It sells 500 units of Nike shoes a day. That's your maximum daily sales. So 500 is going to be one of the numbers up here. Nike takes 1 week, which is 7 days, to deliver orders. So that's your lead time. At what quantity level should the inventory manager place his or her next Nike order? So all you would do is you'd multiply your lead time, which is your 7 days. So this is your lead time. That's your 7 days. And then your maximum sales each day is 500. So 500 times 7 is 3,500. So when your inventory of sneakers gets down to 3,500, you got 3,500 pairs of sneakers in the warehouse, it's time for you to order some more. Okay, so when shoe inventory falls down to 3,500 pair, Foot Locker will order more sneakers. Now, this is the same thing, but you're going to have a little cushion. You're going to have some safety stock. So same equation. So you've got your 500. That's how many sneakers you sell a day. This is how long it takes to ship. Okay, but Foot Locker is going to order 5 days worth of safety stock. So you're going to do an additional 5 days times your normal 500. So you're going to order an additional 2,500 pairs of sneakers. So you're going to add, remember you did 500 times 7, and that gave you 3,500. So you're going to do 3,500 plus 2,500, and that'll give you 6,000. So if you want to order some cushion, some extra safety stock, just in case you've got a lot of sales, when your inventory gets down to 6,000 sneakers, you want to order some more. So that's all safety stock is. So you've got your normal 500 times 7, but remember you're going to add that safety stock of 5 times 500. And that gave you your 6,000 pairs of shoes. That's with safety stock, some extra cushion. All right, so let's do this practice one. Your maximum daily sales, that's 800 units. And then time for shipping is 30. So all you're going to do is you're going to multiply 800 times 30. So your reorder point is 24,000. So when you get down to 24,000, you're going to order some more. That's all it is. And that's what we cover for today. You do have an assignment in Canvas. Let me go over that really quick. It's 4 questions. Of course, you got your exit ticket, but right here it says submission link reorder point. So you'll click here and you'll have 4 questions. This one's on knives. This one's on footwear. This is on ordering Twix bars. And this is on ordering tires. So the first 2, all you're doing is you're calculating your reorder point. That's it. When are you going to reorder some more knives? And when are you going to reorder some more sneakers? Now 3 and 4 have the reorder point plus you've got the part reorder point with your safety stock. So make sure you go back to your lecture or your notes and look at how you add your safety stock in there. So 2 just basic reorder points and 2 reorder points with safety stock. If you have any questions, make sure you guys email me because this assignment is due today.